I'm not sure where I'm going to end up going, but this really has me intrigued. But I need more. I get pulled here to my right side is the first thing. I'm going to hop down. Hope I don't squirt my pants. I have a John connection, or they want me to say John. And I feel like I'm pulled on the right side. I'll wait till you hear this next ditty. It doesn't mean that it's John related. I have no clue. Did somebody survive their head being punctured, or something where something would have went through part of the head or in the head, but they survived? Because I'm telling you, what a bizarre thing to say. But I literally felt like they want me to say, this doesn't mean they're connected, but first thing I heard was John. And then I have to talk about something where a person's head, where I felt like something went in the head, but they survived it. So you think here and you think here. Anybody else have somebody survive something going through the friggin' head? Is that common? I don't think in 22 years I've ever said that, to be honest with you. So what do you relate to? Just the puncturing of the head, and the name John? Are the two things connected? Like the John isn't tied to whatever the puncturing issue is, or okay. And what about you? No details. Sorry, I'm not trying to be rude. I guess I sound rude. Did the person survive?
Yes. Yes.
Did something puncture or go through the head and they survived this? Okay, I'm not saying it's not you. And the other mic, Debbie? Oh, okay. I'm just thinking this lady here. What is this about? No, well, I'd like to blame you, but I don't think so. I'm kidding. Is it mine? Yes, it is. Can you turn that one off just for a minute? This did it down in Mitchell, too, and yet this is the good one? Okay. Oh, we might have to do the static, sorry. I'm hoping it'll stop. Can you just stand for a minute, please? Well, that's got to stop. That would drive me nuts. Okay? Right into the tip of it, only what I've said. You understand the John connection. You understand something piercing, puncturing, something with the head, and the person survived? Because it's not about dying from this. And that you understand. Next piece they want me to bring up. I'm not convinced I'm talking about somebody necessarily passed either, but they want me to talk about a breast cancer. I don't know if it's a scare or they had to go through it or something.
Yes.
Is it all kind of tied or like family based?
Yes.
Okay. You'll have to get that closer as much as you think you're loud. Spit. Sorry, and I could be off on the name. Is there a double B name like Barb or something that they want me to acknowledge? Because I'm hearing a double B. Or it could be Bob, but I thought Barb. But
My name's Brenda.
why did you say, oh my God? Because I don't miss a trick.
Brenda, and then her maiden name is Barkley.
Oh, double B. Your initials are double B. I'm on my radio, what am I thinking? On my telephone reading yesterday, before the person got on the phone with me, I had a page full of notes. I kept writing down BR, and I said to her, there's got to be a BR name. I said, I don't know if this is Brian or Brianne or what, but there's a BR name. And when I said that to her, she says, my father-in-law's name is BR. And I'm like, what do you mean he's BR? He said, those are his initials. Anybody who's anybody calls him BR. And so I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm off on the name, but I knew I had the BR. So don't ask me why, but I was hearing like double B or like whatever that is. I do think I'm with you. You keep listening. And if at any point you think I'm getting stuff for you, speak up, okay? And I just want to tell you, there can be Me Too's that happen, okay? What's funny about you wanting to put somebody's ass out? I don't know what that means. Like wanting somebody out or wanting somebody, like, I don't know if it's move out or if you think it would be for the best.
Yeah.
No, truly?
Yeah.
Is this like a child? I don't know. No?
Well, My brother.
Your brother. Is he like a child? Don't make it fit.
No.
I was just going to relate a story that two of my children have lived out of the house for a while, and I had my third one leave the nest 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it's just glorious. And I got one more who threatened she's not leaving for 2.5 years. So I'm a little depressed there. But there's that feeling of like wanting somebody to leave or feeling like it would be for the best for everybody. Because like the enabling thing is not good. And you just know he knows how to play, right? The system or people or...
Yeah.
That's what's coming through. Is John deceased or living?
I have a John deceased, and I have my brother's John. Yeah.
The one we want his ass out?
Yeah. I've already done that, but...
You've already put him out?
Yeah.
Does he pull on the heartstrings?
No.
Okay.
It costs me enough money to get him out.
Are we talking like fairly timely or?
Yeah, December.
Okay. Okay. And I don't know if it's your mom, because it could be the mother-in-law, it could be an aunt. I have an older female bringing up a real cloudy issue in the head before she passed, where she was not clear-minded or clear in some way, and people wouldn't necessarily know, does she know we're around, does she know we're here? She knew, she says, but I don't know if it's Alzheimer's, I don't know if it's just a state of being unconscious, but she seems to be bringing this up. Are you doing something with one side of your house, or one side of the property, or is there something being done on one side of the house?
No.
Do you have a garage?
No.
They're showing me my garage, and I feel like I'm seeing the brick wall and then the fence of the property line, and I feel like I'm right there. Do you just think for a minute, would somebody be doing something that you're aware of on one side by the garage and the property line? Sorry, and November, they want me to talk about November, highlighting November for some reason. So it's, I don't know if it's a death or an anniversary of a birthday or what. Do you know why November would be highlighted, or?
My stepson got killed.
In November? Okay. Anything around the 3rd?
He died on the 5th.
3rd's my birthday, the 5th is our anniversary, and my son's birthday is the 5th. So they have me at the beginning of the month around the 3rd. You know, very seldom will I ever bring in something about me, but they just keep locking me in the beginning of the month. So just know that he might be trying to come through at some point in time, okay? And listen, I just sound arrogant, but somebody's doing something to the side, or something's happening to the side, outside, but at one end of the house or the property is the feeling that's coming through. What's your first name? Brenda, right? Isn't that what you said?
Yes.
Why would there be laughter about you putting on your big girl pants? And I don't mean underwear, and I don't mean pant size or anything. Big girl, big boy pants means stepping up, saying no, using your voice, not holding it in. Do you tend to like bite your tongue a fair bit?
Yeah.
We are past the brother thing. He's out. Other areas of your life?
Yeah.
Because I got the person with the tied to November reference wanting me to tell you, put on your big girl pants and start saying no. Start saying no. Because then you get resentful. And then you get like a little pissy inside yourself because I didn't speak up, or I wished I had said that. And you know, you're not here to please people in life. You're a good person. That's evident. Or you would have went like batshit crazy years ago. Truly, that's true. But you're a good person. But I feel like speak up and say it's okay to say no, or that's not okay with me, instead of just going along. People know how to play you, apparently. They know how to manipulate you.
Yep.
You should surprise the heck out of them sometime and just like shock them. Do you think you could do that?
I could do that.
Is there a mother figure past in the way I talked about the cloudiness?
No.
Where does the A name come in, like Anne or Annie or... Yeah.
Alice is my
Who the hell is this?
This is my father.
Thank Christ you came. So your grandma Alice is passed.
Yes.
Did you have anything that I'm talking about? Do you remember? It could be a long time, so I'm not going to hold you to it, but
No.
okay. Yeah, I still feel pulled here, though. Okay. First name only, who would you have been hoping for today to hear? No other details. Because I got pulled to you, I want to do this with you. So you say their first name only.
That I want to hear from today?
You came here today, did you not even want to be read?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Who would you love to hear from? I can't say it's going to work. What's the first name only?
Lisa.
Lisa, okay. Would she have had a sense of humor?
Yep.
This isn't the way that it's going to sound. There's something that I feel like she needed when I'm about. She's laughed. I don't know if it's Lisa. Let me just say that. I can't pretend to know if it's Lisa. The moment you said the name, and this is how it works in the privates, I have the energy that comes in, starts laughing. There's something about the drugs were good. The drugs were good. But what I want to tell you is you might think, oh, she OD'd or she was a drug addict or a substance abuser. That's not the feeling. There's a progressiveness leading up to this, why I needed these goddamn drugs. And they were good, she says. So, do you know if it was a progressive situation?
Yes.
And why, in a medical way, they would do it to obviously help her in some ways? It could be like a double-edged sword. Help could be that it makes her cross over quicker at one point. But it's normally about pain or comfort levels and, not being in pain.
Yeah.
Well, she's laughing, no matter, I don't care if it's cancer, I don't care what she went through, I just know it's progressive in the way she brings it up. And she's like, the drugs were good. The drugs were good. And it's like, thank you. So whoever, we're pushing to make her comfortable and encouraging them to give her more drugs. But nothing makes me feel like there was substance issues in that way that she's bringing up when she said that in a funny way. You need to know I'm okay, she says. So if November is a hard month in some way as far as the stepson, for part of the family or all the family or whatever this is, does October suck as well?
No.
You don't know why she would just back me up 1 month from the November thing and talk about October being difficult or something I don't look forward to, meaning parts of the family? October is what? Your birthday?
Yeah. And my brother's.
Do we embrace our birthdays or do we oh Christ, I wish they'd just go away?
Yeah, we have a family get together, yeah.
Just know for some reason I don't get a happy feeling around the birthday, if that's what it is, but she's taking me to October, nonetheless. And I like her sense of humor. Was she cremated?
Yes.
Did she get spilt a little bit?
She could have.
But you don't know?
No.
Who's got her? Has she been dispersed, or has there been people that have parts of her?
She's with my dad, with her dad.
Okay. She's funny in that I think somebody had an oh shit moment, and not all of it, just a little bit, and had a panic shit mode attack, oh my god, and then tries to clean her up. Can you stand up and just take the mic? Sorry, I need you to though, please.
My stepbrother, his ashes kind of got spilled.
Did they? So it wasn't a Lisa thing? But I'm seeing a little bit, and I don't mean all of it, but a little bit, and then it's oh shit.
A little bit on the counter.
Like the kitchen counter?
Yeah.
Oh, let's make a sandwich. See the humor? There's something funny. It's horrible for us here, I get that. But to them, if they're twisted in life with a warped sense of humor, which I have, you're going to retain that. And you're going to show it in the way they come through a medium, or if a medium can perceive that. Not all mediums might get the personalities. But I think this is funny shit. Sorry that I'm swearing, but it's I imagine these people might have swore a little bit too. But there's something funny about the little bit of spilt.
Yeah.
Cremation.
I sort of left them on the counter, and my mom came in. She's got dementia.
Right.
I started moving them around.
Your mom has dementia too. Okay. Okay. Are you a worrier?
Yes.
Up to the mic, just for the video. So that's a yes?
Yes.
then I don't want, I really don't get it. Well, I don't know, maybe it's not you, but you'll still worry. I'm worried about somebody's artery and like a blockage, and it's female.
My grandma, her mom.
Oh, so it's not you?
No,
I'm a little relieved.
And my husband.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the male.
That's my mom.
Female.
Blockages, yeah.
Because I'm concerned about the blockages and stuff for a female, so I wasn't sure if it's about you or who, but I know female. And I always ask, are you a worrier? Because then the last thing I want to do is leave you worse than when I found you and worrying about stuff. And I'm not worried. I mean, I don't know how old your mom is. When it's her time, it'll be her time, no matter if it's this or some other, thing that could happen. But they want me to validate something about the blockages for a living female. So, would your dad swear a little bit?
Yeah.
I'm seeing my grandfather on my dad's side, and he would say some pretty wild things. You think of people from Newfoundland. Lord, thunder, and Jesus.
Yep.
That kind of expression?
Yeah.
Would he do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Was he found collapsed or down or unconscious at one point?
Yeah.
Because he's just showing me that. But he didn't die right then, right?
No.
Because he doesn't make me feel like they find me dead. Some might have wished, he says. But I felt like I'm still alive, but I was kind of not in a good way. He's I'm just telling you, he's so happy. So happy. Who's got a motorbike, or who wants the motorbike, or what's this, and you wouldn't be happy about this, or something?
I don't know nobody.
There's been something recently talked about, or something's come up in a recent way, where somebody said something about a bike that I think really got squashed very quickly.
I saw a motorbike I liked the other day with two back wheels and the front wheel.
Oh, the tricycle kind
Yeah. I said, they're kind of cool.
Did somebody squash that, or
No.
who'd you say that to? I don't know.
Hell no.
You said hell no? Why are you lying to me, woman? Huh? You gotta work with me. So far, this has been pretty accurate. It could go downhill from here. So if this is the best that I get out of this, and you, don't lie. I'm not saying you're lying. You just didn't remember, or you're not saying that just to make me look good, right?
Just because through a midlife crisis.
It can happen. It could happen, but at least you're picking a safe one. I just felt like there was something. When was this? Because I felt recent.
Yesterday.
Oh, that's recent. Okay. So your dad, is this your sister Lisa?
Yes.
The stepson?
Brian.
But that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, love be ours for you too then. And
Yeah.
Just know if these are the three that are coming through and bringing up these little tidbits that you never think they would bring up in public, it's their way of just letting you know, especially the yesterday thing and such an off-the-cuff, stupid thing that isn't got any credibility to it in any way. Just know that they're with you. They're with you. So when you talk to them, when you think about them, when you're missing them, when you laugh about them, that's the greatest thing. Greatest emotion is tears through laughter. And when you laugh and you remember the good times, that's a good thing. Why would Lisa bring up the bonfire or talk about the bonfire or campfire or what? Doesn't feel like a one-time thing.
She used to sneak away to them.
Like a field party?
She took her, yeah, and she took her.
You went with
her.
a cool aunt, eh?
Yeah.
Like she got you
Well, I was
hammered?
in the hospital having my other daughter.
Your aunt took you to field parties?
Yeah.
Wow. My aunt would buy me booze, but she never took me.
Well, we hung out with bikers.
Oh. Okay. I love when you talk. You just validate shit for me. Just know she's talking about the campfire, bonfire, whatever that, and it's like more than one that she brings up that I feel like good times, honestly. So, but you do know you went with her once, right?
Yes.
What'd you look at your mom for?
Her?
I don't remember that.
Didn't you say you went with her?
I went with her quite a few times.
Oh, that's what I'm asking.
Oh, yep.
What don't you remember?
Her going.
No, not her, you.
Oh.
She was in giving birth. No, your 3 family members that have decided to come through for you right out of the gate are good. Okay? I know you want more, and if they gave me more, I'd do it, but I think they're starting to pull back a bit. Like 2 out of the 3 didn't mind being center stage stuff here today, coming right out of the gate.
Is there like any messages for my dad from my brother?
Wow, you just keep milking it, hey?
Every second I can.
Messages for your dad. Do you mean your stepson's biological father?
From my stepbrother.
Okay. Should have had his ass here today. That's truly the message. Now, do we have video? There could be times you might get access to a video that he could listen or watch how this unfolded, right from me hopping off the stage and getting pulled to you, and he can come to his own conclusion. But there is laughter that his ass should have been here today to experience firsthand. See anything going on with his leg or internally with the leg or something?
He was in a bad accident.
Did it affect or does it bother something with the leg?
He was crushed.
His leg? Is it either noticeable or impactful in some way in the way he lives his life? I'm just wondering why he... I'm sorry?
Oh, you're talking about your dad, like stepdad, right?
Yeah, hold it up to your...
You're talking about the stepdad?
I have no clue, I'm assuming.
No, because my stepbrother passed away.
Oh, you're telling me the way he died, he got his leg? No. That would only be chest or head related because the leg won't kill you unless you bled to death. That is why you would bring it up. I felt like I'm talking about a living male and something with the leg internally being problematic.
Yeah, his hip and the knee area.
Like nerves and stuff, or that's what he's assuming?
Yeah.
Does he do anything about this?
No.
Well, there's the friggin' start of a message. Get it looked after. It'd be okay if he suffered in silence, but he doesn't always. So I think he needs to get this looked at, whether it's pinched nerves or something circulatory, I don't know. Does it seem to bother one side more?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm just favoring one side, not both.
Yeah.
Thank you for playing.
Thank you.
I just think, well, that's not so vague, but maybe it is. A reason why I would feel like impact or trauma, like a car accident or something that would be like impact, and then why I would think of a not secondary, but another passing, whether that was before or after, but it's close. It's not much time in between, where I feel like it's more of what you would call natural cause. But I don't feel like we have a lot of time, like in between. So,
I can just speak for myself.
can you stand just for a second, please?
I'm nervous. I was in Manitoba burying my father, who died of natural causes, and my girlfriend here was in Ontario, and she lost her son to a drowning 2 days later.
2 days?
Yeah. I flew past immediately.
I am not fishing, dear friend, when I ask you this. Is there any reason besides the drowning part why I would get some form of trauma or impact that would have been involved at that time? Because it's such an abrupt, sudden feeling, but I felt like... So just wait then, because I'm not sure. I very well could be here. There's something where I feel like one's natural and then one's going to be the quick event or the unexpected, anticipated thing. And you think I might be with you. Oh, right up to your mouth. Is that on? No, that's not on.
I had someone commit suicide one day to the head.
Yes?
And then the next day I lost a family member.
Through natural causes?
Well, she had surgery, then there was complications.
Yeah, okay. Then just keep listening, and you guys just keep listening here. Well, okay, hold on. No, you're going to stand too, and you people might be. Why April? Why would they want me to talk about April or highlight April then? What they're going to do is try and lock me in for some reason so I know who I'm with. You think it's here? Okay. So I'm going to get the mic back and we're just going to see. Could you stand, please? Which one's the good mic? I think that one. Sorry. And can I get you to stand? Well, I don't want to do this either, but sometimes we got to do what we don't want to do.
This is my father-in-law that passed in April.
In April. Well, the one that you talked about 2 months? Okay. Because I just know that they want me to talk about the two passings. Do people consider that a short period of time? I don't know. 2 months?
Yeah.
Between father-in-law and then a son? Well, son, it's devastating anywhere. Why? But I just felt like a short period of time, one natural, one not so natural. And then they say April. And can I just have your first name, please?
Joanne.
Joanne. You know, people don't always hear nice things, like, remember Little Dick? Why I'm saying this to you, though, is you are a kick-ass person. I mean that. I don't know you. Have we met?
No. Well, yes, actually we have.
Tell people, because I don't
Okay. So shortly after my son passed, my mom and I went to a private 10-person reading where you used to be over here. And my son came through then.
know. Back on Paris Street?
Yeah.
That's 6-7 years ago.
Oh, this was 14 years ago.
Oh, 14 years ago? Oh, no wonder I don't remember you.
Yeah. And I was at a reading in Angus with you one time.
At a public event?
Yep. And I was one of those people that you said you didn't like, that ignored everything, because I think you tried to come through then.
Did you send me a friggin' email later? Because I would have despised you.
No.
Okay. Well, look at you standing now. You know, kudos on your son if it's him coming through, because it's like your ass is here, and it's like this time maybe you're going to stand. So, did you kick your ass later?
Very much.
Good. I'm glad you're standing. Whether it is, you are a kick-ass person, literally. I think very cool. I would tell you that I'm hearing very progressive in many ways, and I want to talk about your heart of gold. And I don't know if you do or you don't. Who knows her here? And don't lie. Mom's going to love you anyways, but who doesn't? You know her, Deborah? Yeah?
I can vouch for her being a kick-ass person.
Kick-ass person?
Absolutely.
Great heart?
Absolutely.
That's how he's describing you.
She's amazing.
She's amazing. I think your son knows you. You're very cool. You're very hip in some way with other people. And the other thing I want to say is he's very proud of you because I feel like you've taken your loss and helped other people in some way in your, like, often day-to-day journey. He's very proud of you. Many parents, you know, it's been a lot of years apparently, right? Based on 14 years ago and you didn't, whatever, and didn't stand up or whatever that was. A lot of people will just go in the fetus position in the closet and not want to leave. At some point, I'm not saying you did that, I have to say you really inspired him because of the way you chose to live your life. Has there been a divorce?
Yes.
That's not a bad thing, is it?
No.
Well, I mean, what divorce is bad for the recipient? But I mean, he just makes me feel, did that come after his death?
Yes.
He was the catalyst, he just said. So, like, there was shit before,
Yes.
but his death was the catalyst
Yes.
that kind of blocked or moved the boulder that was blocking the energy of that moving forward.
Yeah.
So he's not sad by this. It's not a bad thing.
Good.
Loves the way you choose to live your life. Why? For you, but I feel like you tried to do it. And have you not done this more than once? So you're not even getting one, and now he wants me to multiply it in some way.
I can't think of anything particular. Yes.
Your friend just slapped you?
Oh, my sister says yes.
Love sisters, love daughters. So you truly understand that, sister? Okay. Just something the way that he goes on about you, in what you've done, or the way that you conduct yourself. He's like still with you. So what references to Niagara Falls, or why would he want me to talk about like Niagara Falls all of a sudden? You were there in April, but he's showing me the falls.
Oh, I was just in the falls not that long ago, a month ago.
Back in April.
Yes.
Maybe we would have been there the same time frame. I was a little intoxicated at an Irish pub. I wouldn't have remembered you anyways. Oh, I got to edit that for you too. Been there like the last month or something.
Yes.
Okay, just know he was with you. Who else, just for the sake of clarity, who else has been there in the last month? All of these common references. And you may not be aware of this, but are you anticipating or do you see in some way how something is just starting to open up for you in an exciting way? It's not your whole life, but it's one area, and he's excited for you.
Oh.
You know what? I'm going to piggyback the motorbike thing. What would be a connection to somebody, whether you know them well or not, connected to the person with the bike?
My boyfriend has two.
Oh! Something's going to open up for you guys with the guy with the bike, or open up for you with the guy with the bike.
Okay.
Because I feel really good about this.
Oh, good.
Do you ride them, or?
I don't ride. I'm a passenger.
Yeah, well that's
Yeah.
riding.
Yeah, yeah.
My ass doesn't get on them,
No.
so that's riding.
Yeah, it's
Just
like
know
you.
that I feel like in some way there's something opening up good for, like, you and this guy. I didn't know you were dating. I just know he's showing me like it's happening, or it's about to happen is the way that he brings it up. And what do you do when you look in the stars the odd time? You think of him?
Yes.
He says, keep dreaming. And know I'm with you. And know I'm with you. And you can't play a song, hey, because it just rips your gut out.
Yeah.
It's okay, though, he says. Am I in your space? Because I have space issues, too. You can let me know. I do have space issues, so that I'm that close to you is the thing. So whatever the stars, looking in the stars, know that I'm there. And the song, there's something where you just don't want to hear that one song or something. So that you relate to?
Yes.
And do you still have either, like, I don't know if they're running shoes, but one pair of shoes or something?
Oh, yes.
It's been a lot of years, but he talks about, like, do you have more than one pair?
Yes.
Hmm. I'm not sure why. I just feel like I need to talk about or reference, because it's been at least 14 years, right?
He passed in 2002.
16.
So, yeah.
Thanks. I failed now. So it's been a lot of
I
years.
do have his
Somehow he just
shoes
talks
still.
about his shoes.
Yeah.
But I thought a pair or sneakers or running shoes or whatever. Okay. And I don't care if, like there I knew and felt cremation, but here's not the issue that I'm seeing. But I'm seeing cemetery.
Yes.
Do you feel, and not because of the duration of time, but have you become more okay with the fact that you're not going there or the need to go there in some way? Because he loves that.
Yes.
Like it's just, you don't feel that obligatory thing. If you know, it doesn't mean you don't ever go, but I just feel like he loves the fact that you don't feel pulled there because he's not there. You're bringing him with you when you go. Or if aunt goes or grandma goes or your friend goes, then he's like obligated to go and look at a piece of ground.
Yes.
It's true, it's depressing as hell for you guys and for him. And he just like wants to yell, I'm alive, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Minor fender bender, might not have been too minor, but it wasn't like life or death. What would be the front, I don't know if it's the right side.
Yes. Yeah, I had an issue in February. Yeah.
Nobody hurt.
Nobody
Just
hurt.
no shit moment.
Yeah.
Did you feel stupid?
Yeah.
You should. That's what he just said. He's not pulling it. Well,
I was 8.
8 years old?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you need the mic.
8 years old, Winona Drive, walking down the street with my grandmother, who was a very big woman.
Oh, and her pants fell?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm like, no 8-year-old kid. That's entering an area I wouldn't go.
They dropped to the sidewalk, and she walked out of them, and we walked. We were going to the store.
So when you think of your grandma, that might be one of the stories that you would think of?
Yes.
Because I'm like, what is this with a woman's underwear dropping to the ankles?
That happened.
Know your grandson is here, and know your grandmother apparently is coming through, and I did not know I had a female's energy.
Well,
But they want me to talk about the underwear dropping.
that's the only one I ever
Thank God it wasn't you. I thought maybe it happened to like you.
I can picture it today.
Okay.
Because it was just her and I on Winona Drive
Where's Winona Drive?
in Toronto.
Oh, okay.
And we were going to the store. And it was a nice day. She was a big woman. And it happened.
Apparently the underwear were a tad bigger.
They were a tad bigger, but she didn't pick them up, but we just watched.
That is funny. Okay. Well, I'm glad they brought up that humorous story. Please know your grandson, your son, your grandmother are together, honestly.
I wouldn't have thought one would have turned up, but she did.
Well, she's not making herself known like his energy did, but for them to bring up the story
Yeah.
and just be funny and personal and something that you remember when you were 8. I got one thing to say to you that they told me 2 minutes ago and I was still stuck on the underwear, literally. How do I say this? It's a good thing ultimately, but you're not going to end up like in a care facility, and I need to tell you that.
Oh, thank you.
No, I'm sure that's a lot of people's greatest fear, but I don't know how much of that is an issue for you, or that burdens you, or bothers you about the future.
I think anybody at a certain age, it does become.
Yeah.
And we live in our house now, and we just try to keep it going so we can stay there.
I'm not saying, but so the flip side to that is you're going to probably die at home or somewhere, but not like being fed applesauce somewhere.
Oh, that's fine.
You know?
That's awesome.
So just know they want you to know that, so maybe it's one less thing you got to worry about.
That's good.
Okay?
Yeah.
And I'm just going out on a limb here. It's not anytime soon. I just want you to know
Oh,
that.
that's even better. Thank you.
I'm just telling you that. Okay? Thank you. And I'll take the mic back, or maybe. Okay. This down. Neither of you can acknowledge who winked, because I couldn't even see who winked, but somebody winked from this area, and then they wanted to talk about living by the dump in some way. So hopefully they're going to give me. And was there? I don't know if it's amputated. Was there a leg issue for the person in spirit that's passed, where there was talk of amputation or the possibility?
My aunt passed last week, and she lost a few toes to
Yeah?
diabetes. Yeah.
And it's just last week. I don't know.
A week and a half ago, yeah.
Don't know if that's it or not. So far, you live by a dump, and the person lost some toes.
That sounds like me. Yeah.
I've kind of got some like crossing over thing happening, because I have a female killed in a car accident or something also. Truly? Like a young female?
Yes.
And you too? I just felt like, so I might have like 2 different families coming through, or 2 different things, because I feel like I've got it, like I'm here, and then all of a sudden I feel like a young female killed in an impact or car accident. Is this like a sister figure, or at your level?
Yes.
Do you have a tattoo? I got something this morning. Listen, when I wrote on Facebook this morning, I posted the poster that said sold out, and I said 4 hours till the event, and I said spirits, I don't know what I wrote, starting or something starting. I had a female killed in a car accident coming through. She wanted me to say thanks for the tattoo, because I felt like whoever this is, I'm going to get pulled to. And you have nothing to live up to. Stand up for a minute, and I know you may be uncomfortable, and I still could be here, or there. Just keep listening. What's your first name?
Jade.
Jade? That's not on. Yes, it is. It's a shit one. I'll leave you that one. It's not on, but if I need it, we can always switch back. So your name is?
Jade.
Beautiful. You know why she would have said back at home at 8:30 this morning to me that I would need to honor or acknowledge the tattoo, and that I love it or like it?
Yeah, I was talking to her about it.
Were you?
Yeah.
Okay. And the other thing she said to me, just very briefly, was you have nothing to live up to. You don't have to live up in her honor, her memory. You don't have to be anything or anybody different than who you are. And sometimes when we lose siblings, not that I know, I only have one, and thank God she's still alive. But I know from 22 years of doing this work, it can put an awful lot of strain on a surviving sibling or siblings, because the deceased person, she's just saying, but I deserved it. She's like, they get put on a pedestal. They get put on a pedestal. And literally, she's like, no, I deserve the pedestal. Yeah. But she's laughing, and she makes me feel like, but you have nothing to live up to, Jade. Be yourself. Be yourself. And no, honestly, she would never say this probably. Well, maybe she would have. I don't know. But I love you, she says. And just be yourself. You've owned some like personal shit about this that has nothing to do with you, but somehow in your mind you get like trapped or something replays out over and over and the woulda, coulda, shouldas. But I don't feel like you're involved in any way. Hold that up.
Yeah.
Does any of that make sense?
Yep.
How uncomfortable, 0 to 10, are you right now?
Not uncomfortable, just nervous.
Just nervous? Okay.
Yeah.
So just take it in and
Yeah.
just know that I feel like she's coming through. We got to thank the dump person to get me up here and the wink, whoever winked.
I guess we lived near a dump, I just didn't really...
Like how close? Like I'm not talking.
Well, we're in Everett, so...
Oh, on the 4th?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, this was like somebody lives close to or,
Okay.
you know, not far off or whatever that is. She says, I'm happy. I am happy. People, it goes without saying, will miss her. We'll miss her, we'll miss her, we'll miss her, but she says, I'm happy. And I'm not missing out. Do you throw temper tantrums, or did you, or something?
She did.
Truly?
Oh, yeah.
What would you be pissed about not going away somewhere or going somewhere? Why would she bring that up? Is there anything recently where you couldn't go for some reason and it pissed you off, or you sulked?
Not that I can think of.
Excuse me. I don't know, she's got you sulking, and I feel like because you couldn't go somewhere. I don't know if you had other commitments or something, but she's bringing it up. And you have her trophy or trophies or something.
Well, she has lots of trophies.
Do you still have these?
Oh, yeah.
Was she funny?
Yeah.
I feel like you can take my name off and engrave yours. Truly.
Yeah.
Keep them. Put your name on. Who needs to know? I guess Mom and Dad will. But, no, truly, she's like, put your name on. I don't give a shit. But she has trophies, or you would have the trophies or something?
No, they're still at my parents'.
No, but like the family still has them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where you live
Yeah.
versus, but she makes me feel like, yeah, put your name on them.
I think maybe she's making reference to this morning.
Right up to your mouth?
Oh, I was asking her if she wants her clothes or like stuff that she has in her room, if we, like, as our sisters, myself and my sisters, if we could use some of her stuff, if that she'd be okay with it.
I'm so not trying to ruin your moment, but she doesn't give a shit. The only thing she had use for is what she was buried in, and after that, it's fair game. I think in some ways it'll look better on you. That's what she just said. Are you a little thinner or something, or? I don't know. I felt like
the same build.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like it's going to look better on you.
Thanks.
You have another sister, though. This is the way you alluded. 2 more. One won't fit in, or one won't wear her clothes.
No, both of them probably won't.
Okay, so it's going to look better on you. So there'll be no fighting. Like they can have a shirt or a jersey or a sweat top or something, and it can hang there, and they might even wear it once in a while, but probably not a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's all fair, but I think actual practical day-to-day clothing, it's all you, girl. It's all you. Does the not her tombstone, I don't even know if she has one, but it's not, yeah, I'm talking about a ring, and she's like, oh, the cemetery stone? No, so I'm not talking cemetery stone. But why would she talk about the importance of a stone in relation to her, or that somebody has, and they connect this to her in some way? I feel like I'm talking outdoor stone in some way, or somebody has a stone outside or something.
Her mom.
Right now?
Her mom put a Buddha in the garden.
I'm not saying
A week
Buddha.
ago.
A week ago, but I felt like there's something about an outdoor stone that she's bringing up that would have significance for a living person, but in connection to her in some way. I'm not seeing a Buddha belly or anything, so.
Okay.
Your sisters?
Yeah.
You said her mom.
Yeah.
Is that our mom?
No.
So it is different, okay.
Yeah.
She showed me no distinction. But your phrasing caught me, so. She's just going quiet all of a sudden. Is your tattoo visible? Feathers. Isn't that cool? Very nice. And that's representative of her?
Yeah, I got them a week or two after.
Okay. I just knew this morning at 8:30 it was like, thank her for me, for the tattoos. Why she say bide your time where you live? Are you impatient about something there, or do you want something to change in some way? And she says, be patient. So about where you live, like, are you okay being there?
Yeah.
Why would she make me feel like be patient? That you haven't been patient in some way, or like something can't happen as quick as you want, is the feeling she gives me.
I don't know.
Okay. And who's got the big ass dog?
We do.
Like a man dog.
Yeah.
Like not Paris Hilton.
German Shepherd boxer.
Yeah, man dog.
Yeah.
So just know that she's making me feel like she's around the man dog.
Okay.
She doesn't call it man dog, that's my expression, but she's around the dog. And little dozy, a lot of love, and maybe intimidating at times. She loves this dog. So I don't know if you had it when she was alive or if you got it after, but she talks about the man dog, or my reference to man dog. Just watch, because sometimes dogs will act very strange or behave differently at times, like, talking in the corner or barking or scared of something and there's nothing there. Sometimes they pick up on the energy quite easily. I just feel like in her own humble impression, something needs done outside badly that we haven't got to with the house. So I have no clue. Whether you rent, whether you own, I don't know. But I feel like something needs done outside that we're not getting to. Anything at the front that you would understand? No?
No.
It's like I'm up close to the house, so I feel like something outside the house or on the outside of the house needs done, she says.
I don't know.
Okay. And did somebody burn their hair? Was there a story where like the person damaged or burnt their hair?
One of my sisters might have.
But you're not sure.
I'm not
She's
sure.
just bringing that up or wanting me to acknowledge it.
Okay.
And why December? It's not Christmas. Why does she want me to talk about December? Or like why does she want me to acknowledge something about December? Does she die?
Close.
What's close mean?
The next month.
Like in January?
Yeah.
What's the date? Because I feel like she got me in
January 1st.
Oh, okay. Because she's got me in December, and I'm like, it's not about Christmas, but she just wants me to acknowledge this. She just keeps saying, I'm okay. I'm okay. She's competitive.
Very.
She just seems very competitive with her energy. She just said, but I'm a lovely girl. But competitive.
Yeah.
So whatever this is off the sports field or off the sports arena or whatever this is, I feel like I'm honestly a really nice person. But I will cut you down.
For sure.
During the activity.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't know who you are, but be good to her. So I don't know, you could be a brother. That may not make sense, but that's just what she said. So. What, this is really weird, and I'm not sure. Woodworking or something that was carved, or?
Yeah.
How does that, because all of a sudden that.
More woodworking.
Tied to this gentleman?
Yeah.
Because it's just like when she laughed and made me feel like you'd be good to her. And then the next thing she brings up is something wood-based or carving or wood something?
Building our son's bed.
Ah. Like you're doing that now?
He just finished it
Just?
a few weeks ago.
You're handy.
Yeah.
I can't do shit from IKEA. And probably a lot can. And you're building stuff from scratch. Good on you. I just felt like this wood thing connected to you that she wants you to know she knows, like, and is acknowledging. And, oh, this is awkward.
Oh, great.
What mother figure drives you nuts? Like, I just want to breathe. Like, and it's like, I don't know what that means, but I feel more frustrated with it.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know either, but I feel like I've got to talk about a living mom, and she laughs, and I feel like frustration. But I don't feel like from her standpoint, but from yours, is the way she brings it up. Do we got a big party coming up? Well, we're just early June, June 2nd. What would be coming up that I feel like a celebration or a party she's talking about? It's family-based.
I don't know.
Why does she want me to say this? I'm going to tell you the end result before I tell you what the beginning of it is. There's a situation that she wants you to know it's going to be okay when you hear about it. I don't know if it involves you directly. It's not a nice thing that I got to tell you. There's something she brings. I don't think it's happened. I hope it has already. Has there been a fire issue or something around a fire in some way? I don't mean like a bonfire, wherever that was. And was there something where a place caught on fire, or there was something that, like a very nervous feeling of something getting out of control for a short period of time?
No.
She's showing that, and I feel like the end result is this is going to be okay. It's going to be okay, so remember that.
Okay.
I just don't know why I'm telling you, but I can honestly say I at least feel relieved that she's indicating it plays out fine, or it's going to be okay.
Okay.
But I just feel kind of crazy at the time. You leave like anything that's barbecue lighters and stuff like that up, right? Like lighters,
Yeah.
cigarette lighters aren't left around, or I don't know. I just feel like something needs to be up. Sorry for that confusing message. Okay. She makes me feel like there's something celebratory coming up and it's not far off.
Well, my family entered the 5K foam run, and we're going to do it in her honor.
When does this fall?
July.
So you're doing it in her name?
Mm-hmm.
Just know that, if that's it, I don't know, but to me it's like a celebration, it's a family thing, it's coming up, doesn't feel too far off, and she's aware of this, or she's acknowledging it. Why will you have to bite your tongue that day with one person? Don't say who the person is if you do know this. But out of the family situation, she has you biting your tongue with one person, female-based. I'm not convinced it's the sister. She has you biting your tongue in regards to one person. And it's tied to whatever the celebration or the event is that will be coming up. She so just wanted to dry the tears right after this happened for people. She wanted screaming for them to know she was okay. And one individual needs to watch their consumption of either alcohol or some kind of substance. It's a drowning effect in some ways of like numbing. They got to watch this apparently, but it's only one person. That's the way she brings it up. I do see it at a parental level in some way.
Okay.
like, she might not have a big attraction to, you know, like, you've got your son, and she hasn't really said much other than the woodworking that would link to his bed, but the man dog is a big deal. And I have no clue why. And connected to you, living, is there a male going through health issues right now for some reason? Your side of the family? Feels current. You're not understanding it, Jade?
No.
I just feel like she's indicating the living male. I feel pulled to your side of the family, and I feel like he's doing okay, or he'll do okay, is the feeling. I think there'll be worry, or there is worry around this. Somebody's not going for the tests, or somebody's like putting off doing tests, she just said. And I'm seeing male, and I feel pulled to your side of the family. So nothing you're aware of?
No.
Okay. It may be done, I'm not sure. Do you have a mic connection? I just felt kind of pulled elsewhere.
No.
So no mic connection?
No mic.
I think I'm done, because I just felt pulled a little bit differently.
I have a mic connection.
I'm sorry?
I have a mic connection.
Is that deceased?
No.
Did it improve before he died?
No.
There seems to be an improvement or something. Are you the one that said you're here to give me a hard time?
I am.
I don't know if I'm with you. We'll see. Is Mike passed? I just know where I was standing and then pulled to the left with it. So that's why I really hesitated on you with the pull. And a blood clot issue right here to my left for a female or something. Feels like a blockage or a blood clot thing. Right there. I know you, Mike. So, Michael. Oh, and you're Mike. Well, shit, I didn't even make that connection. Mr. Counselor. Not sure. Just watch. But, well, you can't talk about it even if it was true because you're running. I don't think you were a druggie or had substance issues.
I've actually clean and sober June 15th for 6 years.
Congratulations, I didn't know that. And thanks for your honesty. There could be, literally there can be a Me Too happening. I just know, pulled, substance improved. I've got, as I'm standing here, a female, and I feel like a blood clot or something that I feel like would have been the rupture burst. I don't know if it moves and then bursts or what, but I've got a female to my left, and you still associate to that?
My mom had a stroke on Sunday.
Is she okay?
She's fine.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Yep. Reference. So there literally can be a, okay, what are you associating it to? I'll just take that for a second. I still might be with you, just keep listening.
Not a mic, but a substance abuse that got better and then passed away.
A male?
Male. And then a woman who has, we think, blood clots in her legs. And that she's not deceased though.
Still living. No, I've got, honestly.
I have an Uncle Mike. He's deceased.
Sorry.
And he passed away from a heart attack.
Anything else though I'm saying?
He had a drinking problem. I'm
And it
not
improved?
sure.
You don't know?
It might have improved right before, but not.
And why a female and a blood clot, or? I literally feel like like something ruptures, and that's what takes me.
I have my sister who has.
She's alive?
Yes.
No, I have a female energy to my left. That makes me feel like something with the arteries and a blockage or a rupture.
My grandmother had a stroke.
She's alive.
She's deceased.
Okay, that's at least what I'm getting. I just don't know. What's the two events coming up, or 2 dates? We're not far off.
My sister's getting married in August 24th, and I'm getting married in November.
I just feel like the importance of the 2 dates. That's a lot on your family. Huh. I don't know if that's it, but I feel like 2 dates significant and very much fits, and I just didn't know how soon, why they would bring this up. Would you have like a dilemma about having somebody at your wedding? Like having the person there and it's like up in the air, I'm not sure how I'm going to go about doing that? Don't talk about who.
We do want somebody there.
Does it something seem like a dilemma around this, or how something might play out around it? I didn't get it that way. I felt like there might be a reference to a living male, and we're not sure how we want to play this out, or that's the feeling.
They blame their health for not going, but I think it's more him just being scared.
Okay.
But it's very
You kind of nodded, hey?
Yeah, I was in reference to what she said.
To what she's saying, not what I said? You need the mic. Don't give names.
Missed opportunity, I think, is about to happen.
With a male?
Someone who should be there more than anybody.
And probably won't.
And probably
Is that what your assumption is?
Yeah.
That has more of the, and it's a male issue. Does that mean for the sister's wedding?
Yeah, well.
Or both?
Hers, yeah.
Okay. I just know, I'm sorry, I'm not fishing. I just know there's something about the 2 dates, and then I feel like you bring up the weddings, and then they take me on this tangent about a male, and we're not sure about how something will play out about this.
The male would not be at mine, not my sister's.
Okay.
Two separate families.
So it would be about your sister's wedding where...
It would be about mine.
About him not being there?
Yes.
Okay. And what would be a falling down the stairs? They literally just showed me a situation with a person that fell down the stairs. Was somebody found at the bottom of the stairs or in distress at the bottom of the stairs?
They're still alive, though.
Good.
Yeah. That would be my fiance's grandfather. He fell off of a ladder and broke his back.
Are you thinking of something else?
No, thanks.
So ladders, stairs, found in distress?
Yes.
How recent? Sorry. I'm just wondering why they would bring this up.
3 years ago.
Sorry, and did somebody commit suicide? I have my airway cut off.
Not that I know of.
I'm right here. I have a hanging. Positive it's a hanging.
Her uncle, she never met him.
How quickly we
It happened a long
forget.
time.
I know. I mean, I didn't know, but I can understand and appreciate it. You know, if you weren't even born,
Yeah.
it means shit to you.
Yeah.
But I've got a male that committed suicide or hung that's coming through here.
Yeah.
Is that your side, husband's side, ex-husband, whatever, I don't
That's
care.
her father's
Her
side.
father's side. Means ex-husband. That's code for ex-husband. Her father. I'm not new at this.
X, anyway.
See how the X's come through? And it's true though, but the ties to you, even though you didn't meet him physically, let me just tell you, you weren't born when he died, correct?
Right.
He spent a lifetime with you already before you ever got here. And you just don't even remember it. You don't even remember it. But you will when you go back. And you'll know who he is when you re-emerge into the oneness and into whatever that is. But he had a lifetime with you, just not here physically. And because we relinquish all our previous memories, you couldn't possibly know. But he is standing right there between the two of you. So he's still watching. Why? I don't know how I mean this. Why is Dad doing better? Or how would I say Dad's doing better? Like, I don't know if that's a benefit of the doubt thing or what, but why would I say Dad's doing better? I don't feel like health related. Choices or decisions or personality wise, something? Is there a reason why Dad would be doing better?
My grandma passed away last year. I know he's starting to move on from it. And
So
become
it's an
better.
emotional thing, because it's not health. But I'm hearing that, like, and that would be this man's mom that passed, the suicide? Oh, it's one of those families?
It would be her brother.
Okay, they're not from Newfoundland, right? Okay. I don't know. I just offended a few people. I just feel like I need to say Dad's doing better in an emotional way or something, decisions or something that is not health related.
Yeah.
And he's happy to see that. I can't say that I'm feeling grandma or that type of thing in any way, but I'm feeling better about Dad and something about him.
Okay.
Oh, Mom.
Yeah, hi.
Right up to your mouth. I don't. How uptight do you get over the upcoming weddings and stuff that plays out around that? They've just pulled a cork out your ass, and I don't know why. It could have been a stick, but I think it's a cork. And I got to tell you to chill, relax. You freaking get it though, right?
Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm remaining calm.
Well, inside you're a wreck or something, but you think you're calm. I just get this thing like you're not aware of what you try to exercise to people or impart on people, and I feel like you got to friggin' chill, pull the cork or stick out, and sorry, they did it.
Good. It's true.
You know what? You're going to miss out on a lot of enjoyment.
Yes.
Unless you get your head in the game and just be momentarily, and it is like it is what it is, and we don't have to worry if this person's going to bugger it up or, you know, whatever it is. I have no clue. But I feel like be in the moment, because you'll get past it and it'll be like, well, I heard it was a good wedding. I don't remember it, or I wasn't in the moment. So be very much aware of that. You haven't recently found somebody's dope, have you?
Dope.
Marijuana. Like, it could be old as shit, but did you just find it?
No.
Oh, you're brushing that off. You accept the cork or stick out the butt, but... So you truly don't get it?
No.
Why do I feel like you weren't looking for it, but you came upon it?
She did.
Huh? Oh, I remember you.
Long time ago.
Long time ago. Long time ago. No, it's been less than that, hasn't it?
30 years.
Yeah, and I know you too. I didn't even make eye contact with you before. But I do remember sisters. I don't know who you are. Have we met?
No, we haven't.
Yeah, those two are familiar. Sorry. You didn't find somebody, you said you just did?
She just, yeah, no, I don't go out much.
Well, I don't know where you'd be looking out, but I feel like it's in your own place. And you come across it. Was what you found rolled?
It was a big bag of coke.
Coke? Oh, hell, I'm not with you. I've seen a joint and maybe some loose, whatever they call it. I don't do it, so I don't know the term.
No.
Coke? Did you sell it? Don't say it, it's on video.
No, I don't. However, I do have a daughter who has oil for medicinal purposes.
Is that marijuana?
Yes.
Oil?
CBD drop.
Medicinal purposes. I don't know, did you find it? Did you come across it? I know you know
Well,
about it.
we had moved, and I had unpacked, and I had actually missed her in-clinic appointment in December to continue on, and just had taken her off of it, and opened a box recently, 3 weeks ago, and there it was.
Something marijuana
based?
based?
It's all oil.
Okay,
Yeah.
but in my head I'm seeing like a joint, so I know it's marijuana.
No,
If
yeah.
I'd seen like a bag of sugar, I'd be like, Coke.
No, this is delivered to my
Or
door.
flour. Because I'm like here, and they're like talking about finding some marijuana or something.
But this isn't mine, this is...
I never said it was yours. Get that stick out. I never said it was yours. I just have a dead person who hung himself telling me that you found some marijuana. So I thought it was kind of,
Yeah.
so it's oil, forgive me. Is there a Jody? Is that one of you, Jody? No, I'm mixing up the families then. How long ago did I reach this?
About 8 years.
Okay. Okay, well, guess what time it is, people? Doesn't 2.5 hours fly? Doesn't it fly? Oh, so many of you, can everybody just say on the count of 3, oh shit? So you didn't get read, I'm sorry. I worked for an hour and a half. Some of them were pretty clear. One I might have struggled with more, or maybe you were a problem too, I don't know. I'm just kidding. I want to thank you guys for coming out and supporting my sister's place. It is a very worthwhile cause, as you can all imagine, in this day and age, for sure. And